Okay, so hello guys and welcome back to another video. It's Sunday today and also a rest day for me, so I thought it could be a great opportunity to finally record the very requested meal prep video. So behind me I have everything I need for my second meal and third meal of the day, both training days and rest days. That's the only two meals I'm actually pre-preparing, because the other meals are like Greek yogurt, oats, cream of rice, which I like to do warm right before I'm eating it. But this is more, potato, meat, things like that. You will see. But yeah, so second and third meal of the day is what we are going to cook today. I have actually switched to 5 meals now because of the volume and trying to keep the food volume lower for each meal and not feeling as bloated, hopefully. So let's start. So this is the protein sources we have. I have shrimps on training days. For my, third meal, we have red lean meat. It's very much, but I will prepare it for it will be 9 rest days because I have 100 grams in each meal. Roast beef, I don't know if it's called that in English. Turkey, because I wanted to spice it up next week actually for my second meal on training days, and it was exactly 400 grams, and I have 100 grams in each Tupperware or meal, and I only have 4 training days to prepare this time because it's a Sunday already. And then it was just chicken breast on sale, so I got it 600 grams in each. And one thing that I'm always doing with the red meat and the chicken or turkey is that I'm put it in room temperature at least like 30 minutes before I'm about to cook it. So because those two are a little bigger and the chicken breasts are smaller, I will start with the chicken breast because it's probably warmer than those two. So I'm always preparing all of my, or not all my meat, but the chicken and the red meat is always prepared in the air fryer. I like it best that way, so we put it just in here. Where is it? Okay, so I put it on match because I want it to be the same. It's chicken, so then I usually just use air fry. I actually don't care so much about the taste. I just want it to be cooked pretty fast. So 200 on, we start with 20 minutes and then we need to turn it after 10 minutes, I think, but we start with this. So I can't use the air fryer for these things yet, but on rest days I have salmon on my rest days for meal 3. Meal 4 is actually just minced beef, with onion and rice. We have potatoes with the salmon, 200 grams, already weighed. We have rice for both the fourth meal on rest days and second meal on training days, together with the not the chicken, the shrimps. We have sweet potatoes for both second meals, both on training days and rest days. Vegetables, we have mushrooms, a avocado, which is both great for fiber intake and fat source. We have onion for my meal 4 on rest days, and then we have broccoli for my third meal, both on training days and rest days. I have some spices just to spice it up and make it a little more fun. So what I always do is that I prepare my sweet potato, cut off the corners just because I don't like them, you see, not so nice. And then I just like to peel them off because it tastes better that way. So what I do now is just check the weight, and so that I get so much that I want. So 10 minutes went fast. It's time to turn the chicken fillets. So as you see now, I get some sweet potatoes left over, so I just put them in a bag and then freeze them. I just simply cut them in, like, I would call it more like big cubes than thin fries, because I like to get pretty big bites, and then I can just use the knife when I'm eating if I want them smaller. Okay, so for spices in my sweet potatoes, I like to have pepper. We need a lot because there's a lot of potatoes in here. Then we use, I don't know what it's called in English, thymian. But yeah, thymian. Oregano. And then some onion. We are not using any fat or oil, of course. I like to actually add a little bit of water so that the spices can just stick to the potatoes easier. Now when we are on the potatoes, I can just prepare my regular white potato for the third meal on rest days. Thymian again. No. Oregano. Rosemary. And then some garlic. And just the same as with the sweet potato, we're adding in some water to make it stick to the potatoes. So now that the chicken is done, we're not wasting any time here with the air fryer because it's a pretty big meat bite, which will take some time in the air fryer. So we put it in, and I like to have some type of roast on the outside, so we're going to use the roast effect, put it on max for 5 minutes. Then we have the turkey breast, which is also much bigger than the chicken. So we have the same, we do roast, max temperature, but for only 3 minutes, and then we will just put it on the regular air fryer. Here we have the final result of the chicken. If you ask me, it looks pretty tasty without any spices yet. So we are just going to cut it up in like, yeah, pieces like. So one thing I always try to make as easy as possible when I'm at the grocery store is that I'm trying to think about, yeah, like for me, I'm always having 100 grams of my meat, like the chicken and the red meat. So it's much easier for me if I buy like 600 grams, 2 containers in, yeah. So with that being said, I also know that I will have 12 portions of this, because it was 1,200 of 200 grams of chicken, which is very easy to calculate with my 100 grams in each meal. So we will see how much this is after being cooked, because I always calculate my macros in uncooked weight, of course. So 68 grams in each. Okay, so now it's time for my sweet potatoes. Let's see if they all fit. Good. Here we want to just air fry them. So basically just same thing here with the turkey breast, with weight. I bought 400 grams because I want, or I need 4 meals, which will have 100 grams in each, so it's easy to calculate. It's 250 grams of rice here, uncooked, which I calculate in my macros, and it's for 5 meals, which makes it very easy for me to just cook it and then weighing it after it's cooked, so that I see what it's weighing. The red meat is done. I will just let it chill for a while in room temperature before cutting it up and portion it to my plastic bags. It's basically just the same thing with everything here. I'm just weighing everything after it's cooked to see how much I'm supposed to put in every bag. So let's just cook some shrimps for my meal number 3 on training days. So in my second meal on rest days, together with the meat, I also having 50 grams of pineapple and then a avocado for fat source together with the sweet potato. So it's time to air fry my little salmon. Some garlic on. And then oregano actually. And then some pepper. This one I just like to air fry, but because it's so small, you just don't want it to be overcooked. The rice is done, so we want to see what the cooked weight is. Fuck. And as I said, this is for 5 meals. So it's easy to just calculate this. And just so for my shrimps, I like to use just curry. Chili flakes. And then some garlic. So here we add some oregano, garlic, pepper, basilicum, onion powder, just because this is for 1 meal, I don't need to weigh it again because I did it before. But I know this will only go into 1 container. And before eating this meal, which is my 4th meal on rest day, I also add in 30 grams of low-fat cheese on it. Last thing, going into the air fryer, which is my broccoli. So for fat source at my meal number 3 on training days is 25 grams of cashews, we'll have of the mushrooms. You may have noticed I haven't added any salt yet to my meals, and that's basically just because I'm weighing it so that I have the exact amount. So this is my own little meal plan, so that I see here I have 1 gram on meal number 1 on training days, 2 grams on meal number 2, which is them, and then 2 grams on meal number 3, which is that one, and then over here we have my rest days. Same here, meal number 1 is 1 gram, meal number 2 there is 2 grams, and meal number 3 is also 2 grams. The 2 last meal is 2.5, so that one is 2.5 grams. Yeah, not so complicated if you ask me. All done. So the only thing that I will be adding after is 20 grams of peanut butter in this one, or yeah, this. All the other ones have fat sources. This one will be with avocado. This will be low fat cheese, and salmon is a fat source in itself. So here you have it. So this was everything for today's video. Finally I got it recorded for you. Hope it was appreciated and that you can get something out of it. Yeah, it's a very nice feeling having it all prepared for the week. And yeah, it's a Sunday rest day, so I will go and do some posing practice after this. But thank you for watching, and see you in next video. Bye.